He comes out with things. He comes out with Lot.
God spoke to him and said, you come out
with your house and your belongings. Grab the nephews. Took his nephew.
That is why
You're not talking in the way in his journey with God. He never encountered a problem with his wife.
the only person having a problem here
It
is the person never had involved.
was the person who was not involved in this journey.
And then the Bible says,
when God was about to bless him,
in fact,
to show him his blessing, God says, deal with that one.
What?
Because we are fighting.
Lord,
your slaves are fighting with my slaves because of wealth. Let us do this. Go to your direction. And I will go to my direction.
The moment you walk with God,
When you walk with God, you will get to remember even when you're on the way. Something that is causing my problem with this person that I'm walking. He was not the one for my journey in the first place.
when you walk with God,
When you walk with God,
people
people of your journey, people who are not of your journey, people who are not of your journey, when they get away from you, you should not go after them.
people who walk with God,
Look, the territory that you think you want,
choose
and choose first. You saw Sodom even before it was overtaken. It was so beautiful. You saw that it is good. And you said, I chose this one. It was very wealthy. You chose it. Do not see God when he's being asked by Abraham in the next coming chapters. He say that there are good people there. If I can get them, do not destroy them with those that the reason for him to intercede, it was because of his nephew who went to that place even before it was bad in the eyes of God. That is why people who live in your life, do not go after them. It doesn't matter how green pastures they are going to. They will still need your prayers. It was not even a long time. It was good when he was choosing. Abraham got left behind. Getting left behind with God. In a land with nothing. Getting left with God. In an unattractive place. Lord chose a beautiful one. Do not go after not.
What is up? Enoch walked with God.
Enoch walked with God until it disappeared. It means when you walk with God,
you are focused.
You become focused.
And
when the time that people like Lot are choosing better things,
you remain focused.
When you are walking with God, the blessing of other people does not need
because
you don't know when it is. You don't know how they chose. You don't know how they got into it. The Bible says, and when Lot moved away, God spoke and said, now lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. This journey with God, we need your eyes. And when God walks with someone, the first thing he uses is the eyes.
Lift up your eyes. I about the mystery of sin.
I was speaking about it. In your journey and walking with God, you need your eyes. You need your eyes. Abraham said, look west, look east. Look north.
West.
Look west. The place that you see, it is yours.
Isn't it?
You see, when you walk with God, the place that you see, it is yours. You see, when you walk with God, the place that you see, it is yours. I say, when you walk with God and you see a place and you are not walking alone, you see it walking with God. That place, it is yours. God says, come out and go to a place that I will show you. But it says when you got to that place, it is not God's eyes who are being used. God shows you a direction. He says, come out and let me show you a place and let me take you to a place that I will show you. When the time got for him to see, God tells him that look there and there.
Then wokubona kwakho awusaxhomekanga uThixo. Mandina bevanga. Ndithi uThixo
God,
akufike isizini yoba bona lento ebefuna ukunikeza yona.
when the season that what he wanted to show you, you see it.
uThixo uveza direction aphela apho.
God shows you a direction and stops there.
Uthi look to the north,
He says, look north,
to the south,
look south,
to the east,
look to the east,
to the west.
look to the west.
Uba amehlo akho xa ujonge enorth
And if your eyes, when you're looking at the north,
ahambe aphela eNorth Crest,
went and stopped at North Crest,
ayondaba kaThixo leyo.
that is not God's place.
Uba uthe xa ujonge north
If you look to north
amehlo akho ajonge aphela kuTsolo,
and your eyes stopped at Zolo,
ayondaba kaThixo, indaba yakho leyo.
that is not God's place, that is your place.
Nceda namhlanje sendiyavala. Xa uhamba noThixo
When you walk with God,
imbambo ezine,
the four corners,
they belong to you.
they are
The
yours.
south belongs to you.
South is
The east
yours.
belongs to you.
The east is
The
yours.
west belongs to you.
The west is
The
yours.
north belongs to you.
The north is yours.
Kodwa ubungakanani
But in the capacity
okubanga
of you possessing
i-direction leyo uThixo akunikeze yona,
the direction that God has given to you,
akuxhomekekanga kuThixo.
it does not depend on God.
Uxhomekeke kulo obonayo.
It depends on the one who sees.
Okay. Naboqala.
This is the first one.
Uthetha ufisa isizini yakhe yobona. Xa ujonge north
When you look to north,
aphela kuTsolo. Xa ujonge west
when you look to west,
aphela eCicirha. Xa ujonga esouth
when you look south,
aphela kwi-Ultra City.
you stopped at Ultra City.
Xa ubheke east
When you looked east,
aphela nje apha eCorrane.
you stopped in Toha.
Yafika isizini kaTata uDlomo.
The season of Mr. Lomo came.
But uThixo,
God said,
all the directions ongathi ujonge kuzo ndinikile.
all the directions that you look at, I've given them to you.
Phamisa amehlo wakho.
Lift up your eyes.
Waqala amehlo akho awuphakamisa.
He started lifting up his
He
eyes.
looks to the north.
He looked north.
Seyibekwe ecaleni ukuthi isizini yakho yokubona iphelile. Occupy. Wa-occupy imida yakhe ayibonileyo. And then kwafika isizini kaTata uDlomo. Waxa ibone phamisa amehlo wakhe.
He started lifting up his eyes.
Noma waphela eCoxstead.
He stopped in Constant.
Wathi ujonga ngase-south.
He looked south.
I mean the west.
He looked west.
Amehlo akhe aphela eNgcobo.
He stopped in North.
Wathi ujonga ngase-south.
He looked south.
Thina amehlo akhe aphela eDutwa.
He stopped in Dudua.
Jonga ngase-east.
He looked east.
Xa ijonga east amehlo akhe noko aphela eLibode.
He stopped in Libote.
Waqala abantu occupy.
He started occupying that place.
Ndizibona imida yakhe yandile.
We see his capacity has extended.
Aqale lo abe jealous.
This one started becoming jealous
Athi le nto kaThixo
and says that this thing of God,
uThixo kanti utheni sensinika ngokungafaniyo.
why is God not giving us the same
Kodwa
things?
ndiva. Kodwa ndiva. Ndithi kuwe uThixo
I'm saying to you, God,
xa esikelela,
when He blesses,
xa esikelela
when He blesses,
umuntu ahamba naye.
the
Because
person that walks
this
with
is a
Him,
walk with God.
this is a walk with
Xa
God.
uThixo esikelela umuntu ahamba naye.
When God blesses a person that walks with Him,
Ukusikelela ngedirection.
He blesses you using a direction,
Then imida yalo direction
and then the capacity of that direction
ayixhomekekanga kuThixo
does not
anymore.
depend on God anymore.
Ixhomekeke emehlweni akho.
It depends on your
Ngoba
eyes.
imessage ebeniyinikwe uyafana.
Because the message that you have been given is the
Ulo
same.
kuthiwa lift up your eyes.
This one has been told to lift up your
Ujonge
eyes
mbabo zone.
and look at all different
Then as
directions.
far as your eyes can see,
Apho ke amehlo wakho abone khona.
loo ndawo ndikunikezile.
That place I have given you.
Wanikezwa the same
You are
message.
given the same message.
Wazojonga mbabo zone.
Look at all four corners.
Kodwa loo ndawo uthe
The
wayibona.
place that you have seen.
Ndikunikeza
have given it to you. But when he looks, he thought he would get there for a long time. And God stayed. Because he's seen a lot of things like Lot.
He was very quick to decide.
Because when you do not walk with God, you decide even on small things and see them big.
When you walk with God,
but when you walk with God, you wait for people to choose first.
You
wait for others who seek to see first.
You listen. You meditate. You meditate. You take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Come out from the people.
Take your time. Because you want to see clearly. This is the story as it of Abraham.
This is the story that we are talking about Abraham. That Abraham didn't trick himself. He didn't trick himself because his season, it wasn't bought by anyone else. It was brought about by God. We have a story about Abraham. We have a story about David. May I please have your story? May I please have your story? The generation of Abraham, we read about his story. In the generation of David, we read about his story. May I please have your story? Is there any story that we can read about you? Is there any story, my brethren, that can be recorded about you? Is there any story that when you get to heaven it will be waiting for you?
There is no story
in your journey with God. Please receive an ink and a paper.
Please.
And start today. Meditate.